So don't come for this person, but their comment reads, I think Lizzo will be okay. In my personal opinion, the most important aspect to communication is what's called social listening. Basically, social listening is having your ear to the ground and listening to what people are talking about, how they form discourse around certain issues, and being able to identify that discourse and see a path going forward. It is likely that Lizzo will still have a career. I don't think it will continue along the trajectory it was on before these allegations were made. I believe we are in one of the most historic eras for labor, for unionization, and for recognizing the power and wealth imbalance between performers, studios, and larger corporations, particularly in the arts. There's a lot of discussion around the nature of work, overworking oneself, sex, and sexuality. Particularly in the Black community, we are seeing the culpability of cishet Black women in the perpetuations of fat phobia, ableism, Christian indoctrination, and many other isms. Additionally, many young people are dealing with a labor economy where jobs are advertised, but people aren't really getting jobs. Jobs are making false promises about what the requirements actually are, and things like that. And given all that, you have to consider who her fan base actually is. Her fan base are a group of people that identify with all of those demographics in that social listening, right? And I'll be the first one to admit there are tons of people waiting for her downfall, but there are tons of people who invest in her because of what she puts forth with body positivity, inclusion, and community. But despite what her personal brand is, the reality is most of her fans are more likely to identify with the plaintiffs because of everything happening in the background, more so than her, even while sharing in many of her ideals that she puts forth. Because the reality is that with the position that she's in now, as a celebrity, as a pop star, as a singer, between her and the dancers, the people most likely her fans will be able to relate to in terms of being fearful of losing a job and not being able to put food on the table are the dancers.